I'll send him a copy of my talk. My greatest fear that I would have to send a death message to the next of kin. I had a sample that was personalized in my center of a desk drawer. Thank God I never had to send it. I have some regrets. I regret that I didn't have 1 year as EXO of VP-4 before I was the CEO. Being in VP-4 for such an honor and privilege, 1 year was not enough. I needed more time to know the officers and men. I regret that I was not more relaxed as the skipper. I could have enjoyed the journey more if I had been more relaxed. And this next one, I really regret that I did not take the NATOPS check flight that I had Art Schloffman, Sam Walker, and Chuck Dodrell take. I helped write the NATOPS manual while in VP-31. I've been instructing NATOPS procedures. I should have taken it.
Yes, you should have.
Amen. I want to hug that lady. You can raise your arm. Okay, I'll get you later. Because Lockheed had made me a great job offer to be their ASW plans and programming officer, I retired from the Navy after leaving VP-4. You guys were so great, and Lockheed gave me the credit for it. When I was halfway out, Lockheed called me and told me that they were going for the supersonic transport and had to raise $3.5 billion, and their board told them they couldn't hire any more executives. By the way, my pay would have been $15,000 a year for executive. I went into business and was very successful until alcohol took over my life. I became a full-blown alcoholic. As a result of my alcoholism, Phyllis divorced me and my son David took his own life. I traveled to Europe on Space A. My first available flight took me to Torrejón Air Base just outside of Madrid. I lived in Madrid for 5 years, and I put an ad in the newspaper just to meet more women. That little girl thought it was an ad for a job. Isn't God funny? She answered my ad, and on the interview, we talked about our lives. 30 days later, she proposed to me, and I said no. 4 days later, I said yes. That was on 17 March 1978. When I said no, I did not know what I was rejecting. When I said yes, I didn't know what I was accepting. She is fantastic. I can't believe, oh, create such an almost perfect woman and give it to an old drunk. 6 months later, we commit our lives to Jesus Christ. Wow, what a different life for me. We remained in Spain for 14 years as lay missionaries and came to San Antonio in '92. I worked with alcoholics in Spain, and I work with him today in San Antonio. It's amazing. They only will believe you if you are one. I celebrated my 75th birthday 11 years ago. My oldest son, Dennis, who used to be ashamed of me, said these words, and a leader read them at the party. And these were the words. My prayers used to be, oh God, do something about my dad. Now I pray, oh God, make me more like my dad. Because of VP-4, my life has been touched most deeply. In VP-4, I saw men do things that were impossible. They did it day after day, night after night. They were extraordinary officers and men. In my 85 years of life, I have never seen such a group of officers and men work with such high morale like those did in VP-4 during '62 and '63. I am a better man for having served with you fantastic people. You guys were the greatest.
Skipper has paid his dues every year for $10, just so he could remain in the organization. Tonight, we're going to give him a lifetime membership. And it's hard to get a man that's got everything, but we're going to give him some reading material. And this is a gift certificate to Barnes & Noble. All of us have it. Thank you.
I have written a book about my life. My editor is Bob Z. Some of you know him. It'll be out in about 2 months, and you'll have a chance to purchase it if you would like. The title of the book is The Serendipities of a Mother's Prayers.
Steve, are you ready? This is the moment you've been waiting for. And as you notice, Steve was near the back door, but unfortunately there is a security guard on the other side. I would like, just one more time, to thank my wife for putting up with me during the last few months of trying to get this thing put together, and she did a fantabulous job, and I'd just like to thank her. She'll say it in 2 seconds. Now, after the drawing, or maybe after the dance, after we're done dancing, we're going to try to get some group pictures.